Hello, Mr. Herzog's class. This is a video to help you cite in the Chicago um, author page style. Just a few notes on the Chicago style. It is one of the styles, one of the three main types of styles. We've covered MLA, which is used by the humanities, and then you have the APA style, which is used by a lot of the sciences. And with Chicago is often used in the social sciences. And it's often used in history courses. So if you do find yourself in a history class, or if you end up being a history major, or some other social science area, you may end up using Chicago a lot more. So Chicago actually has two styles underneath of it. There's what they call the author page style, which is really similar to MLA and APA. Then they have the footnote style. The footnote style is very useful, actually, and kind of an interesting one, but it's a little more complex. So we're going to practice with the author page style just to get you introduced, so you kind of get a sampling of what the Chicago style is, and then if you want to further explore the footnote style, it kind of builds upon that. So again, we're going to go to the speed dial page, and this will be where you can find the link to the high school library. We'll click there, and in the upper right hand corner of the library page, there's a more button, and off of the more button, see if it loads. Here we go. Off the more button, we're back to the APA/Chicago style link that's available there. So just like with APA style, what we're going to do here is look at the page layout, look at the in-text citation, and then look at your works cited page. If you get all three of those formatted correctly, then you'll be citing in the Chicago style. So how does it vary, or how is it different? Well, let's take a look at the page layout first. So again, we're going to go, this link is going to take you to the Purdue Online Writing Lab, where there is an example paper, and you can take a look at that example paper. Again, I find this really to be the easiest way to copy a style is by looking at a paper written in that style. Notice all the capital letters. Notice the way that there's this large space, and then you have the student's name of the course, the date. You just want to set your page up, and we have a title page with this one. You want to set your page up to look like this. And then if we scroll down, we have just the number, again, no running header like we had in the APA, and the title isn't repeated or anything. You jump right into the actual writing of the paper itself. If you scroll down here, we'll head down to the bottom of this paper, and you'll see that there we go. You'll see that the references page is here. Notice it's called the references page, and instead of the works cited page like they call it in the MLA format. So this will give you an idea of how to set up your paper. The other thing I would say too is, again, 1-inch margins, Times New Roman 12, all three of the styles accept those as the pretty standard page layout. So that makes it easy and consistent across all three. We're going to jump back here then to the library page. So if we've got the page layout taken care of, then we're going to want to look at the in-text citation. This will take you to another link that has some examples for you. The big thing that you'll see on this page, and here's a book, here's a journal article, here's an electronic document. The big thing you'll see on this page, though, again, it looks very similar to MLA or APA. Chicago does include the date, so you see that it has the date there. This is the page number. Date again stays with the author's name, and the author's name is required too. Really, the only difference between this, one is that the page number, you're going to want to have that there again. Notice there's no P or anything like that in front of it, like we had in the APA style, and like in the APA style, we do have the date there too. So I have this kind of summarized some of the changes. So you can check out this page if you want some quick examples. And then this small chart will give you kind of what you need for your in-text. So here's the chart. The chart will give you what you need for your in-text in the kind of the most basic form, and compares it to the other two formats. So here we are with dates. You can see date is required, needs to be near the author's name. You can see that there's a comma after the date and before the page number, but not a comma after the author's name. That's a slight difference. It's a small thing, but it lets the reader know that you're in the Chicago style. So watch the punctuation. And this is how you can write a page range. And then finally, down here, we'll see that this is how you would write two authors, Fox and Miller. One big difference here, one thing that's really important, the page number does actually stay near the author name in this one rather than at the end of the sentence. That's kind of really the biggest shift, aside from getting some of that punctuation right. So make sure that you're including all the info that we have here all together. Chicago wants everything kind of right up front rather than at the end of your statements. And that takes us to the last step, which is the references or bibliography page. Again, this is fairly easy because of Noodle Tools. If you use a guide or something to show you how to cite the different sources in Noodle Tools, all you need to do is go up to where it says New Project, hit New Project, and select the Chicago style. Again, I recommend the junior level. And once you set up that page, you'll be able to get your work cited from the Chicago, from Noodle Tools in the Chicago format. And again, you'll just go under sources up here at the top, and you'll add your sources right there. And you can cite right in Noodle Tools, or if you want to import it into Noodle Tools, you can also do that. If you run across something that's unusual, if you're finding you have a really difficult citation and you're not sure what to do with it, again, you can always email me, and I'll try to help you out with those. But this will give you a little bit of an introduction to citing in the Chicago style. So thanks a lot. Have a great day, and I hope to see you soon.